Hello guys, I am Vijeta Sharma from Gizbot and today talk about any smartphone, one of the most loved Chinese companies in India these days. Yes, it is none other than the Oppo F3 Diwali edition. So Oppo F3 was launched back in May 2017. However, during the festive season, Oppo has decided to bring out another device which has same specifications, same design, although there's a quirky little difference in both the devices. So Oppo F3 Diwali edition comes in bright red vibrant color. It enlivens the spirit of the festive season while symbolizing the light of festivals, Diwali. So without further ado, let's head into the specification and first impression of the device and let's see how it fares against the competition in the same price segment. Oppo F3 Diwali edition comes in a bright red color. It has golden antenna bands, plus the camera, which is the rear camera, also gets a golden rim around its periphery. An Oppo signature is marked right on the back of the device, which is also in golden color. The front panel of the device houses two cameras on the top. One is the wide angle camera and the other one is a normal camera for a normal selfie. It is placed right next to the microphone on top. At the bottom we have the home button, which is actually a fingerprint sensor that unlocks your device. Next we have the back button and the multitasking button on the either side of the home button, which are touch capacitive. The power toggle has been placed on the right side edge, whereas the volume rockers have been placed on the left side edge. Micro USB 2.0 port rests at the base edge along with speaker grills and 3.5mm audio jack on both the sides of the micro USB 2.0 port. Oppo F3 Diwali edition comes with 5.5-inch IPS LCD display. It has a screen resolution of 1080 into 1920 pixels and a pixel density of 401 ppi. Display of the smartphone is covered by the protective covering of Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The device is powered by MediaTek MT6750T processor, which is an octa-core processor and has been overclocked to 1.5 GHz. It also has Mali T86MP2 GPU processor for advanced graphic processing. The device has 64 GB of internal storage. It also gets microSD card support to expand the memory up to 256 GB and 4 GB of RAM. Now for users who have already had their fair share of time with Oppo F3, you will find nothing new in the device. It has the same form factor and it has the same design that was available for Oppo F3. There's not a single speck of change in the design or the usability of the device. The only difference is the color of the smartphone, which is now quite bright and vibrant, and it really enlivens the spirit of the festive season. The usability of the device was quite easy. It is easy to hold in hands. You can access almost every corner of the device with single hand, although it is always recommended to use large screen smartphones with both the hands. The rear camera is a 13 megapixel snapper which has an aperture value of f/2.2. It comes with face detection autofocus. It has a dual tone LED flash right next to the camera. It is capable of recording videos at 1080p at 30 frames per second. The front camera has a dual camera setup on the smartphone. The first camera is a 16 megapixel snapper which has an aperture value of f/2.0. The second camera is 8 megapixel snapper with aperture value of f/2.4. Now most of you might be thinking, why the dual camera on the front? Well, the 8 megapixel snapper allows you to take pictures in groups, which is also now referred to as group fee. The reason it captures group fees quite well is the fact that the 8 megapixel snapper is a wide angle lens with a field of view of 120 degrees. I was quite impressed with the wide angle camera of the device. Now the second camera, which is a 16 megapixel snapper, is not to be considered less in front of the wide angle camera. It captures pictures with brilliant quality and brings out the optimum saturation which pleases the eyes and also gives a really natural tone The 13 megapixel rear camera is also quite a snapper. It has quick autofocus which allows users to quickly snap pictures. I was quite impressed with the rear camera as well. It captures pictures with amount of saturation and exposure which brings out the best of the pictures on this smartphone. Now Oppo F3 Diwali edition is also powered by MediaTek MT6750T processor, which is also the same processor that powered the Oppo F3 launch in May 2017. So it is quite obvious there's not going to be any difference in the performance of the two devices. Oppo F3 Diwali edition comes with 4 GB of RAM, which makes it quite enough to have a smooth gameplay. Now you can run all sorts of game with such kind of configuration on the device. However, we will give you an in-depth insight once we review the device. Now I was quite disappointed with the fact that the smartphone comes with Android Marshmallow 6.0. Oppo F3 that was launched in May 2017 came with the same Android version, and Oppo could have at least upgraded the Android version on Oppo F3 Diwali edition, which is tagged with a special edition tag. Now since the smartphone comes with Android Marshmallow 6.0, users will miss quite a lot of features that make accessibility easy on Android smartphones that have Android Nougat 7.0. The user interface on Oppo F3 Diwali edition is ColorOS 3.0. It is quite appealing to look at and is quite handy to use. Now ColorOS 3.0 gives Oppo F3 Diwali edition a similar kind of experience that you get on the Apple iPhones. Nevertheless, the UI is quite appealing and easy to use with a lot of accessibility features embedded on the OS itself. Now, not having an Android Nougat 7.0 obviously has its downsides, but Oppo has managed itself well with the Android Marshmallow 6.0. You have a smartphone that enlivens the spirit of Diwali. It comes for a price of rupees 20,000. So the device is all about the design. It has nothing new or different from what Oppo F3 offered. Oppo F3 Diwali edition comes in a pretty looking box. Now this adds up to the value of this smartphone. Oppo F3 actually makes up quite a bit for a Diwali gift for users who want to gift out a smartphone to their relatives or friends. So there you have it. Oppo has relaunched Oppo F3 in a vibrant color. It has exactly the same features, same design and same OS. There's no difference at all among the two devices. Now if you want a device that is as premium looking as the iPhone Red, that is iPhone 7 Red, you can have a go for this device. It looks pretty enough, although there are a lot of users who are not too much into bright red colors and definitely they'll lose interest in the device. So that's all about Oppo F3 Diwali edition from our side. Do let us know how do you like the video. Do you like the Oppo F3 Diwali edition's color? Also share this video with your friends. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Do visit Gizbot for updated news and reviews on gadgets and smartphones. Now I am Vijeta Sharma from Gizbot signing off for today. Thank you and have a great day.